Okay, we're on, baby. Okay, so let's go to chapter 7. Okay, ready?
Do you have the class with everyone today?
Yeah.
How was it?
It's cute.
Yeah, how many people came?
So we had one we could watch later, then we had Chaim and Moshe and Othello.
Was it nice? Oh, you started from the beginning?
I didn't do that, yeah, just the basic computer. I mean, the truth is that someone that, like, Michaela knew a lot. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
She actually knew a lot. She knew about bits and bytes and
Oh.
you know how base 2 is. She knew a lot of stuff. Okay, ready? Okay, let's go to.
Chapter 7.
Okay, ready, Habib? So this chapter 7, we're going to start talking about subclasses. Okay, did you touch at all on subclasses?
What did you touch?
Did
I
you?
read it.
You got it? Okay, cool.
Chapter 7.
Okay. So basically, the way the subclass and superclass works is that you can define many things in a superclass, and then when you have a subclass, it'll just inherit stuff from the parent. So the superclass will be the parent, the subclass will be like a child.
Yes.
Okay, but not in the sense like a father and child, more in the sense like it has a lot of the things, and then this
In common.
Yeah, many things in common. That's the better word. So for example, you'd have person as the superclass, and you can have Americans as a subclass, and you can have Frenchies as another subclass, right?
Yes.
Okay. Or like an animal, and then under it you have say a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, but superclass is. Subclass, they have it also in the API, or you create the subclass?
The API is full of.
Also subclass?
Yeah.
So
many times you don't realize it when you're working with a class. You're actually working with a subclass.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll learn soon that really every single class is a subclass, because there is a class called object that every single class inherits from.
Yeah, I get you. So, okay.
Okay, so let's see what I have here in chapter 7. Okay, so here's a simple example. Okay, so you ready over here?
Mm-hmm.
Over here we have a class that's a boat. Okay? It has an integer that says how long the boat is.
Yes.
It's private, so you want to set it. So we have a method that sets it, and we have a one that gets it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. A getter and a setter,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have a thing called move. That when you press move, it says this object goes drift on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Here is a rowboat that extends boat. In other words, extends is the key word for inherits.
So, like doctor is now you're creating the family doctor.
Yeah. So a rowboat it extends boat. It inherits all the stuff from here. That's public, so it won't extend this. This is private. We won't get it. But it'll get the public one, so it could set it and get it anyways.
So it gets everything.
That's public.
Okay.
And over here, let's see. So we add a method over here called row the boat.
Well, it's been moved.
Well, we're just making up a method anyways. Who cares? Yeah, row means to row in the water. So it's a row the boat. And over here we say the same thing. This, and we go ahead and we say this is whatever, is rowing.
Yeah, because okay.
Okay. Now here we have a sailboat. Okay.
Okay.
And it also extends boat.
Okay.
But look what we do over here. See what we're doing over here?
Move.
But move is already defined in the superclass. So what this means, when you do this, this is called overriding. You have a method that you got, and you don't have to actually do anything. You have it already, but you're overriding it. And you're saying, I want to change how it works for me personally.
Like if you would want to change the set and get.
But it's different because getting and set is you're just changing. When you run it, you're changing the instance variable. Over here, I'm actually changing what the move does. Over here, move in this one, it says goes drift. Over here, it says go hoist sail. So I'm actually changing what the method actually does.
Oh, okay.
So this is called overriding. Yeah, let's run this. You can see what I mean by it. Okay, so look, see here's the test boat.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to make one boat, the rowboat, and the sail, and the rowboat, right?
Okay. Rowboat B2.
32, and then it's going to make them all move.
But the class boat, everything is under one class, under superclass.
What time? Say it again.
It's everything. It's one class.
This is a test class. This goes from here to here.
Yeah, I know, but from
That's it.
down to the bottom.
No, this is one class. Here's another class. So this file has got 4 classes in it.
Okay.
We have a boat, a rowboat, a sailboat, and a test boat.
Okay.
Okay. But so what would happen over here when this goes B1 move? B1 is a boat. So it's going to say this object.
It's move. And this one is move different.
Goes drift.
Yeah.
The B3 one, which is the rowboat, that will go, which is this one, will do the same thing as this.
No, go back, go to the further. Which one?
No, because this is rowboat. This is a different method.
Yeah.
So when we're pressing move, this doesn't have move. It has to go to its parent, which has move.
And it's doing what?
What's ever in here?
But when you're going all the way to the back, go all the way. But what it's doing is but this is going drift and this one is going stroke.
No. Because look. I'm calling move over here. I'm not calling row the boat.
Okay.
I'm not even calling this.
Oh, okay, I got you.
This is a different method.
Okay.
So
but he's doing the same what he's doing above.
Right, because that's only, it doesn't have it over here, so it goes to the parent class, the superclass.
So system printing, so what? So you're doing system printing out, like, what does it mean system printing out? Tell him something. Why not just writing the code, the post?
Why didn't that? What does this even do? I just showing how you can actually make a new method in the subclass. I can make a method over here that doesn't exist in the superclass.
Yeah, but how you know that you need to go after the move?
That's because that's over here. It extends both.
Yeah.
So it has everything that's in here, even if you don't say it in here.
So why did you say it?
What?
So what did you say that the public void along with the vote?
That's just a new method. So it has an extra method that's not in the superclass.
Okay.
So if I want, I can go over here and I can go.
With remove, so it's going back. Oh,
I can go over here, B3 move, and I can say row the boat.
The same?
No, because B3 move will say this, which ends off, goes drift.
Oh, okay.
And the boat will say Natasha.
Oh, okay.
Watch, let's run this.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. You on the test book, you doing whatever you want that class gonna do.
Okay, so see what happens? Okay, so first, wait, over here, this toString,
Yeah.
we'll see later on what this is, but this, as of now, until you override it, will actually just say what the object is. So if you notice over here, object boat, this is the point in memory where it is,
Yeah.
in the heap, which is from class boat goes drift. right?
Okay.
Now watch this. This is cool. The rowboat, which is from class rowboat, goes drift. You see what happens?
Boat, which from class boat. Yes.
So, but how did I get this?
Because you change it to the
I didn't
robot
change
later.
it. No, I didn't. This doesn't have a move.
What?
The rowboat doesn't have a move. It gets it from its parent.
You create a new move.
No, I didn't.
Why?
I didn't.
You put up there V3 roll the
But it's calling move. So it was calling move on V3, which is the rowboat. Rowboat doesn't have a move. So it has to go to its parent, the superclass.
It's going up there. It's going to look because it's in your
Right, so
everything. So it's going up.
Fine. So how come the output is different?
The robot from class because he knows that the B3 is the B3 that when you do B3 new, you know when you go out there.
So we hear
When you did robot B3 new robots, you know it's from B3, it's from object robot.
Okay, perfect. So in other words, over here, when I do this class, get class, in the outstream, which returns this, even though it's being called over here, it knows that it is a robot. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so actually, okay, cool. And then the last one, it says something very different, Hoiseo, because it overrode.
Also the one before it's kind of overriding.
No, this is just a totally different method. It's called, this is just a new method. This is nothing, overriding is where you're taking something that's in the parent and changing it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay? So, when something's in the superclass and you take it and change what it does, that's called overriding. Okay, when you make a new method, that's just a brand new method. Okay, let me show you one more thing.
But the last 5 days, 3 days,
What happened?
the last 3 days, just.
You getting rockets all the
Oh
time.
my God.
It's crazy. Are they whipping some butt?
I think because they came like 3 huge big leaders.
They got them, or I thought they missed them?
No, they say about 1, but I don't know.
They got some new guys?
What?
You got some new guys?
For hours?
Huh?
What?
They got some dudes?
From them?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 like really big ones.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. You ready?
Okay, so I'm ready.
Okay. So what happened now? So over
I'm
here,
gonna know. I know. Okay.
okay. So we have set like, get like, the move, right? What about this? Is just a new method,
Okay.
brand new. Nothing. It doesn't override anything. It's just a brand new method.
Okay.
Sailboat. We have a move, which overrides.
Okay.
Look at this one. What does this do?
Public void move in speed. So this is basically you did another for the sailboat. You add another. You override the same method for the same method from the move. Right. Okay. The same method from the move in the class for the sailboat. You override it and you had speed.
Okay, so close. But this is actually a very important difference. This move, if you notice, is defined similar to this one. In what sense? It doesn't have a parameter, right?
Okay.
And it doesn't return anything.
Okay.
In other words, it returns the same thing and it has a parameter the same thing. That's called overriding. This is
Same
actually
but
a
you
new
add-
method because
yeah,
it
you method, but you
has
add parameter.
right. But the key difference is that since it has a parameter, it's not considered at all the same. It's called overloading. Overloading means it has the same name, but it's completely different method.
Okay. Overload.
Yeah, overloading means the name is the same, but the parameters are different, or the return type is different. In other words, you changed some key part about it, and we'll see later on why this is a big deal. This is a big deal because that means that if I'm looping through a list of boats and I press move on them, right?
Yeah.
Only the one that matches the superclass it will work.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to call it over here, one way and then different for this symbol. This is a new method, completely different. It's called overloading.
Okay.
Okay, so you notice over here, I'm moving it at that speed. So when I run it now and do it, there's a new one on the bottom that says I'm going at speed 2.
Okay, for the sample.
Right. But just keep in mind that this is, I'll make it very clear. This is an overloaded method.
So why you put move and you didn't add different name? Public void speed. Why you put move?
I want to show you, on purpose, I wanted to show you that there's a thing called overloading. You're right. Overloading, I'll tell you what, one second, I'll tell you what overloading is.
So if if you're gonna put instead the move, you're gonna put different names. You're not gonna do the same.
One second. Let me just override. Okay, say it again. What was your question?
What if you're gonna put a different name where you put the move?
What about it?
So it's not gonna be the same. Like say public void
This one over here?
speed,
Yeah, I can change it.
and it's gonna be the same. It's not gonna have wrong.
What?
So you can change it and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So the move is just the name.
Yeah, just the name.
It's nothing.
Nothing to do with the dot.
Relationship.
When you have an overload, it's nothing to do with inheritance. It's a brand new method
Okay.
because it's a different. It looks different over here, or it turns something different.
Okay.
Now, I'll show you an example why this is used. If you go back,
Why did you overload that? So I guess it's a new method.
well, why would you want to have a method of the same name that does different things? It seems confusing, right?
Yes.
I'll show you an example of why it's used. If you go to chapter 5, So, this chapter 4. Where do we learn maybe chapter 6?
What? What?
Yeah, here you go. Okay, so here's the array list, right?
Yep.
This is a class, right? Okay, notice over here, look at this. Remove and remove. There's two methods called remove.
Okay, but they're doing something else.
They do the same thing, but they do it in a different way.
Yeah.
You see, remove over here, you pass the position of which one in the list to remove.
Yeah.
This one, you actually pass the object itself.
Yeah.
So that's what overloaded is for. It's where you want to have
the same name, but doing
different ways to do it.
Okay.
So this is remove by passing 0 or 1 or 2. This remove by actually passing in. Here's the president. Get this one out of the list.
Okay.
So that's what overload is done for. It's where you have a method that does the same thing really, but you want to give it 2 different ways or 3 different ways of approaching it.
Okay.
Okay, and there's more like it. If you go over here, for example. Okay, whatever. That's an example right there.
I get the point.
This remove is a perfect example.
Okay.
This would be an overloaded method. Okay. So the key thing to remember is that overloaded has nothing to do with inheritance. This one does because it's overriding it. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's make this. Let's go like this. You ready? Where's our array lists? Okay, so we're going to import array list. Okay. Okay, so you have so here it is, ready? Look, this is the key thing. This is why it's so important. So we have an array list, right? And we're going to make an array list of votes. Love that. Okay, so we have an array list vote called vote list. Let's use vote list like this. Okay. And it has a list of votes. Okay. Now, oops. Okay. So here's this. So we made these new things, right? Okay. So now let's go like this. You ready? Let's go like this. We're gonna add. Obviously, we can do this in a better way, but let's just do it like this because we're doing this on the thing. And we're gonna add this boat. Okay. And we're gonna add the sailboat. We're gonna add the rowboat. Tell me if I lost you.
No, I'm okay. I'm waiting for you.
What?
I'm okay. This time you're gonna explain.
I'm big into comments, just to make separate different pieces of code. Okay, so now we add them to the list. Now watch this. Okay, so we add them to the list. Now, let's just go here for a second.
Oh my God, you're doing great.
Okay. This should be both. This will be
both.
okay. And then the leader list would be the boat list. Okay. I really need this. And we're just going to go move. Okay? What's happening?
Yes, and then you don't need what you wrote the both more.
Right, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out.
I also.
This is a different method.
Okay.
Okay?
What is speed 2?
Okay, this one has a parameter descendant speed.
But to us, a big void move.
Uh-huh.
How did you call it? How did you know which one how did you know that it's the both? You wrote the int speed 2.
Yeah, what about it?
And it's passing that to the class for speed.
Passing this as a parameter to the move. Remember, this one has an overloaded method.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, well, right now, let's just comment this. Let's comment this part out. Okay, so now all we're doing is you're making a boat, sailboat, and rowboat. We're adding them to this list of boats, and we're calling move on them.
Yeah, and every boat. So it's going each boat is a list and you move.
Yes, let's see what happens. Ready? Cool. Okay.
Yes.
So, what is cool about this? This is the epitome of programming. This is called polymorphism. Polymorphism is the most important tool you have to learn as a programmer, and I have to repeat that because so many.
How can you type it? Right.
Polymorphism.
Thinking, right?
Yeah, we're having this chapter anyways. I'm pretty sure it's a long word.
Oh, okay. After.
Get over here. No. There you go.
I read it, but I didn't put it in attention.
Polymorphism. I know people. Inheritance has some cool things about it. You have, you can put it saves you from writing code in the subclass, etc. But polymorphism is the most powerful tool as a programmer. You have to grasp this concept. Polymorphism is over here. Look, since all these things are a boat.
Yeah, and they're doing the same thing.
They all have this move method, right? Therefore, I can make a list of them, and they can all have different. I can have many different subclasses, but they all have this, so I know this will work.
Yeah, because yeah.
So why is it so powerful? Watch this. If I go now and make say I have this class running, and it's running, it's an awesome thing. Making this move thing actually does an awesome move. It actually moves a boat underwater, right?
Yeah.
What if now I go make a new subclass of boat called, a speedboat,
Okay.
right? And it has the move method.
Okay.
It can be added to here, and it'll work no problem.
Add to the Redis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
In other words,
you don't need to add more stuff.
Right.
You don't need to write more.
Right, and this obviously meant this will pull from a database later on. So it's going to pull from a database all these boats, right?
And you just write the for each.
And move.
And
it'll know how to move each boat differently.
Yeah. Okay.
The speedboat will move quickly. The sailboat will move with its sails. That's the power of polymorphism.
I'm going to learn about more, but I understand what it is.
The word is a stupid word. They made this word that sounds complicated. All it means is that by having a superclass, you're allowed to use as a reference a superclass. And therefore, all the subclasses, you can go on forever, and you don't have to worry about changing the code.
Okay.
Okay? And here, this is why, if you notice, when I do move, it doesn't run this one.
No, because it's different.
Right. And that's why overloaded has nothing to do with polymorphism,
Right.
nothing to do with inheritance. It's a separate, completely different method. Okay? Okay, this is a lot of information, so tell me if you got it.
That's it?
This is basically chapter 7. We're now going to go inside.
Oh, you finished?
We're going to go through it now in detail, but this is basically an overview of chapter 7.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Okay? Let's go through that, but I'm saying this is if you understand this concept, that I can make a boat list that's holding not only boats.
But you make a boat list that everything that they have one in common, like the move in common for everything in the list. So therefore, you can do the for
Right.
the loop, the for that's going from the board list, and
Right.
you tell the meta to do the move because in every board in the list have the
Must have that.
same even move, so it's
Right.
everyone moving in a different way than
Right.
how it
And the same way I can go through this
in the
boat.
superclass.
Right. I can also go and I can set length because they all have
Yeah.
that. In other words, this defines what they call a contract.
Yeah.
Every single subclass must have set length, get length, and move.
Yeah.
And therefore, when I run through an array list of votes, I can call get length, set length, and move.
So in a board you have subclass. Okay.
Remember that?
No, okay. This is the board class, and okay. Okay.
In other words, any public member, whether it's a method or a instance variable. Usually instance variables are not public. But so all these are public. This by definition means that all of the boats have it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
In other words, every robot will have a move, a get length, and set length. Right? For example, over here I can add move, and I can also do set length and get length. And
Okay. Good.
okay, one more thing. Say you have you made a superclass, and you have a certain kind of method that you don't want people changing.
Okay.
Right? This is not an example. Boats, you want to have a move, but you want all the boats to do it differently. But what if you have something that's unique and you want to keep it that doesn't change? I'll give you an example. Say you have a certain formula, and a certain formula that you have that runs a math formula, right? Like pi.
Okay.
Pi doesn't change ever,
Yeah.
right? It's 3.14, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So when a person runs pi, that method to get the result of something, times pi, whatever it is, that you don't want any subclass to change,
Okay.
right? Let's make we move we don't want to change. Say we have move and it has to stay that way.
Yeah.
All you need to do is go over here and do final.
And nobody can change it.
And then this will fail now because why? Because this is trying to change it.
Who?
I-
Yourself?
This SIB was trying to change move, so it'll fail.
Oh, so this is why you're not doing that.
But look what's going to happen.
Yeah, I
See?
got you.
See what it says over here?
Yeah. Because it's trying to
Over method is final. You cannot change it.
So what are you doing?
So this is a good way. Say I made this method and I go, wow, this move I made it really good.
Because this is what I want.
Yeah,
my
no one
board
can
to
change it.
move.
Right.
You want to make a board, but this is how
Right.
it's supposed to be. Like,
And therefore,
this is
any
how
new
that-
programmer comes and tries to be sneaky and makes a new subclass and change move,
You can't
can't do that. So
find that. Okay.
you see over here, they won't let
This is
it.
the limit.
Yeah. Final means the end, no more.
That's it.
Okay, let's go through the chapter now.
Are you going back home or are you staying here?
I'm gonna stay here. Let's do at least a little bit. I mean, you really did it right now. You basically did the entire chapter. But let's go through